Continuing now with our explorations of heavy metal guitar, we're going to look at some more power chords and some individual lead notes that we'll throw in. I'm going to play for you now the first pattern we're going to be learning. I'm using an overdrive or an effects pedal with distortion on. Either one will work. But let's take a quick look at the left hand and the right hand and see how that was played. I'm holding down a power chord at the 5th and 4th strings at the 5th fret, which is a D power chord. I've also turned off the distortion so we can get clarity of sound while I'm talking. And we start off like this. We hit the 4th string first with a downstroke, and then we hit the 5th string with a downstroke. So we have, and then we lift the 3rd finger off, revealing the bar, and we go down, and then down again from the 4th string to the 5th string. Once again, and again. And then we bring the pick back up here for this very fast down-up movement that we learnt earlier. But we're going to go down-up with the little finger of the left hand holding the 8th fret. And then we lift it off for the last downstroke. So we're actually going, the movement is down, up, lift, down. And it's played rather fast. So we have, again, and then finally we play the 4th string with the bar, downstroke, and 5th string with the bar, downstroke, to add on to the end. So we now have this. And then when you get to there, simply recycle the pattern around again. Down, 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 up, lift, down, again, down, up, down, 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 repeat. Now, if you can do that, you may want to try moving to another power chord, same fret, 5th fret, 6th string, and 7th fret, 5th string. And you can do the same thing here on the lower strings. Good luck with that. It's quite difficult. We're going to take a look now at more power chords, the 5th fret, 7th, and 8th fret. And if you remember before, with the previous lesson, with our exercises, we could keep the 3rd finger down and play fast rhythms on the open 6th string. So, although we're playing these power chords, once again the 5th, the 7th, and the 8th, there's nothing wrong with us starting with an open string and varying the different types of rhythms. So I would suggest maybe you start with a power chord and follow it through with a 4-note pattern on the 6th string. That is power chord, bring the pick back up and go down, up, down, up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, or down, up, down, up. So it's power chord followed by the 4 notes with the right hand. And then change again to the 8th fret, back to the 7th. And with a bit of speed you can have and generate that kind of exciting heavy metal style. Now, we're going to look at, from the 7th fret, a specific run. Now, I'm using a scale here which can be found in the lead section, but it's played like this. I will show you very slowly. I'm using the 7th fret with my first finger, 8th fret with my middle finger, and 10th fret with my little. That's the first part of it on the 6th string. So it goes, and then we go on to the 5th string, and we do a finger pattern 1, 3, and 4. Those are frets 7, 9, and 10. So we have pattern 1, 2, 4, followed by pattern 1, 3, 4, which would be, and continuing along, we go to the 4th string, 7th fret, with the same pattern 1, 3, and 4. Those are fingers 1, 3, and 4 on the 7th, 9th, and 10th fret. So we have, and again we can come back down from this and form a nice rhythmic pattern. We'll go along the scale this way and then back like this. Now when you get to here, to make things work out timing wise, I want you to come back to the 9th fret and the 10th, back to the 9th, back to the 7th, and then so on and so forth down to our first note. Let me play that now. Again. And when picking this, you want to be able to, as I pointed out before, when you're resting your hand and muting the strings, as you move on to the 5th and 4th string, you may want to move your hand down slightly there so that you're muting the other strings. And once in a while, you get a nice grip, you can work on gradually increasing the speed so you have a nice smooth effect. And it's quite difficult to do, but if you add one of these little bursts of leads on top of the power chords, you can get quite an astounding effect. Just in closing, I'd like to add too that you can use power chords on the 5th and 4th string. And you can actually play the open 5th string with those fast rhythms. So good luck with that.